Alright, we back. So, we get a good shuffle and go from there. Once again, I'll be off the next 4 days after the day. So, I guess tomorrow until Labor Day, I'll be free. I'm doing 25-hour readings. I only want to be doing these readings during this 4-day period. So, if I was you, I'll just book early as shit. We'll definitely confirm a date. We're going to do readings here. I'm not doing any live with this. And like I said, it's a $25 reading. So the reading I'm going to try, which is hard, try to keep it at 30 minutes. They usually never do. But, you know, hopefully that's all you get. It's a 25, 30-minute reading. It's still a lick for $25, which is the price for now. Average price for reading is $55. If you want to pay for an average just regular reading, then you'll get a real regular, nice, extended message. You know, as always. It ain't really about time on me for those that come to me for services. Y'all know that. But the next 4 days, bring them on in. All you gotta do is go to the link there. I'll probably send in a little promo or something on Facebook and Instagram. And on my YouTube page, just look out for it. I have the links and shit, prices and all that. And we can just go from there. So, Divine Masters Karmic situation, man. Looks kind of, ain't no big faces up in here. Let's just get with it. Masculine. Overall energy to your karmic situation here is the 5 of Cups. Emotional isolation, loneliness. You're by yourself. But that's only how you feel. Because you're not by yourself. You got your twin flame with you forever. You got your divine, feminine with you forever. You got God with you forever. It's like you Neo, you always got Trinity and Morpheus. You know? More smoke, 6 of Swords. What's happening in the midst of this emotional isolation you feeling? And this is the Akon Mr. Lonely card. Listen to that song. This is Mario Wayne's I Don't Want to Know. Listen to that song. This is Wayne Wonder, No Letting Go. Listen to that song. Once you get done listening to them songs, proceed on. Shit is clicking for you. All you got to do is click with it. It's like your friend is at a raw-ass club, high-profile club, got VIP in there. You just an average Joe. You usually don't go to clubs like this, but you got invited. You know what I mean? You debate on going because you ain't got nobody to go with. Fuck that. This is a free entrance. Get your little backstage pass. Go on ahead. You don't know who the fuck you're going to meet at the party. You know who you're going to meet in VIP. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what celebrity you're going to see. You don't know what the fuck's going down. You know what I mean? But here you are thinking about somebody else when really you need to be taking care of your star player right now. Who is that? That's your motherfucking self. That's overall energy. That's fairly important. Not very. What's very important here is the 2 of Cups situation you got going on. And the awareness that comes with it. 2 of Cups. This shit been very prevalent this week too. 2 of Cups is the Lover's card. That's 2 peas in a pod. That's 2 people who is like-minded. Who got the same frequency in the mind, same frequency in the heart. Thus, they kind of doing the same actions and kind of manifesting things similarly. 2 of Cups, that's the Lover's card. This is you falling in love. This is you with somebody you love dearly, deeply, truly. You know? True love. And if it ain't romantic or sexual or anything like that, this is just a best friend, a bestie. Just a person who's your identical twin. Even though y'all 2 different fucking people. Whatever it is, every time y'all come together, y'all get some awareness. And awareness ain't just through words. The awareness is through hearts. Like I said, your energy is vibrating. This person's energy is vibrating. When y'all come together, y'all get to vibrate on a high-ass energy. You feel that energy. That's the awareness you're getting. You feel the connection. Bottom line, I'm feeling this connection, masculine. This connection ain't doing nothing but transforming you. You know what I'm saying? It's transforming you from, like I said, a regular Joe to a divine person. just becoming a regular nigga to a super nigga. You just becoming Clark Kent, turning into Superman, Bruce Wayne becoming Batman. Like, it's a connection. We all have something or someone or some place that changes our life forever. This is like getting exposed to the real. It wasn't until I met, it's like my first, I would say, surrogate father. He was like my surrogate grandfather. He was old enough to be my grandfather. Cool as hell, living in Vegas. I was like 18, just acting goofy as hell. He seen me in a casino trying to get money and shit like that. The way Vegas was set up at that time, like, all I needed to do was get the ticket, turn the ticket in, and get the money. Shit, he seen all that. He's a car dealer. He schooled me to the game, but also exposed me to the real. 18-year-old boy, I'm sitting at a goddamn blackjack table, not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. He just peeping me. Me and him was very like-minded. We kind of looked the same too. But like, he could have been my father and shit. You know what I'm saying? And this was like, look, nigga, you suck. Like, you ain't finna win no money on my table. But look, I get off at like what, 7:30 something like that. I get off at 7:30. Just come back here, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man. Put you on. At least what you need to do around here. Cause you out here like I used to be out here, but Vegas is kind of different. I'm like, all right, whatever. Met up with the dude, and from the time we clicked, like, I already met up at it's at Caesars, but I don't know if it was the Emporium or some shit. I just caught him walking. I call him, he called me, and it's like, so I seen him, I just start cheesing. So he see me, he start cheesing, and the nigga just put me on, man. He took me to a nice ass little club, met some nice ass little chicks. He put me on everything. How escorts work, how shit Vegas works, how you can get free shit in Vegas, the perks. The 5-star hotels and shit, like timeshare, like resorts, like nigga put me on. Like, I went a lot of places with this guy. You know what I'm saying? And he was like the man. He was like that dude. He didn't have a son either. And I was like kind of like his son and shit. Same shit I'm doing with my twin. I was kind of doing with him, but he was way more cooler than my twin. He was way more established. He had way more shit going on, man. He was just like a cowboy. That was my nigga. A lot of my swag from this dude. Saying all that shit to say this. As a divine masculine, you have influence. You affect people. You don't even know you affect them. You don't even know they look up to you in the highlight. You don't even know they're in love with you. They are. That's the awareness you're going to have to get to. It's like Idris Elba on The Office. The Office, when he played, the guy that took Michael Scott's position, he became like the regional manager. So Kelly, the Indian chick, and Angela, the white chick, they were just throwing themselves at him any chance that they got. And, they do like the off commentary filming and shit. He was just like, I know the effects that I have on women. It's like, I know the effects I got on them and shit. You know what I mean? Like, master, you need to know the effect you got on people. It ain't just your looks. It's your personality. It's your heart. It's your essence. It's your very being. That's why I say we divines. We got to stick with other divines. We can't be out here kicking it with karmics because, like I said, they just want to take from you. They just want, like, people really out here stealing your essence. I call them soul stealers, essence stealers. They steal all you got, drain you of your shit, and then take your energy and have you feeling like shit. But they only give you your cipher if you allow them in your cipher to drain you of your essence. That's what they're draining you of, your essence. That's why you dealing with people is draining masculine, or you dealing with your twin is draining. You ain't drained from your twin taking your energy or being an energy vampire. Nigga, you be tired because, like I said, you get digital downloads every time you're near your twin. When you come near your twin, it's like Neo learning how to do martial arts sitting in the little machine. It's just like, damn, nigga, 10 hours straight, this nigga's a machine. And then what happened? When Neo got all that downloads, that nigga was asleep. He didn't sleep. He didn't get a good night's rest after he started getting digital downloads in Zion, and that's when his ass, got with the shit. You're very powerful masculine, and it'd be wise for you to notice the power that you do have. In this case, we're talking about just influence, your own personal influence. Power you have just being your motherfucking self. Your karma coming into this thing. We got the Six of Pentacles. Karma is you're going to have to get square in life. How do you get square in life? It's a two-part process. This is a bridge. This is a bridge. This is you. This is somebody else. This is you. This is somebody else. You're going to have to get to the other side. So that means you and this person are going to have to do some shit. On one end, you got Two of Wands. That's your role. Number one. That's your divine role, number one. Number two, it's survival. It's making ends meet. You're going to have to learn how to take care of yourself. Which is easy, right? You're kind of the king of doing that. You've been doing that all your life, right? All right, boom. You're halfway in there. All right. That's cool. The other half of this getting square in life shit is you're going to have to find your purpose. That's Three of Wands. That's doing more than just making ends meet. That's doing more than just survival. That's evolving. And I can safely say, I'm like, I know my 20 men, a lot of people is like, you know what I'm saying? But on God, I can safely say it. You know what I mean? I don't think he's ever met a person like me, and I don't think his life has switched or his whole emotions or mentality has changed in a way that has changed with my influence. And vice versa. And vice versa. You personally come into the situation, Master, and you just got a lot of love to give. You've been in this energy a lot too. You just have a lot of love to give. And you just want to give it to somebody. And you're lonely too. So it's even making your chances of just running to the first thing that feels good high. That's being a high probability here. Especially with this J for juvenile energy. And these are the only big faces you got. It's two jacks that come back to back. This is you coming to the situation personally, and this is your karma in regards to the feminine energy. More smoke on this Knight of Cups. We got the Queen of Swords. You got a lot of love to give. And you just want to give it to whoever the object of your affection is. You don't want to give your love to just anybody. Give your love to the right person. You don't know how love is going to come. You don't know what form is going to come. It might come in the form of a relationship. It might come in the form of a fucking pet. It might come in the form of your twin flame. It might come in the form of your future wife or some shit. You know? Whatever it is. You're going to have to be Lucy-Lou with this energy. With all this emotion and passion and love you got to give and shit. Just make sure you Queen of Swords. Make sure you 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you want to go with this shit. You can't just go off pure emotion. You need to be based in your swords first. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Heads, that's swords. Thoughts, decisions, direction that you're going in. It's the first step you take anywhere. You got to know what you're doing before you feel anything about it. Because if you go fresh off feelings without really knowing anything about it, you're just going to hurt yourself skipping steps. It goes this way. So you need to be 10 toes the fuck down what mental direction you need to go with all this emotion so you know what actions, needs, that you moving around, that shit you doing, that's behavior. That shit you doing or shit you done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Then we got Pentacles, which is the last step, which is manifesting whatever you want to manifest with all this love. With all this love, you know you want to manifest something, but you need to be 10 toes the fuck down on whatever this feeling is so you can wands, do the right thing to manifest whatever this is you want. Masculine, you in regards to the feminine energy and your karma, you got the Knight of Swords. This is fear. I say it all the time. What's the opposite of love? It's not hate, it's fear. What's fear? That's making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Why? Because you're mentally discombobulated. Fear ain't nothing but mental. More smoke. Five of Pentacles. Ha! Told you. You're kicking this situation off being emotionally isolated. You're very lonely right now. Or you're finally single right now. But in the midst of you being single, like I said, it's an opportunity or a door or some shit that's opening up in your life. And you need to move with that. Not sit around and wonder what could be or what happened. No, you need to get with the now. Fear. The only reason you scared is because you literally by yourself. Y'all know how y'all get when y'all by yourself. And if it ain't by yourself, then it's lack of pentacles. Five of Pentacles. That's the dark night of the soul. That's you who are without something. You going without some pentacles. You're just having a bad financial run now. Sorry, the first of the month and your ears is low as fuck. You go around with a chicken with your head cut off because you don't know how the fuck you're going to function for the rest of the month. You don't even know how the fuck you got into this financial debacle to begin with. This could be, like I said, you by yourself. You've been in a relationship so long, you don't know how to fucking handle yourself by yourself. You scared because you ain't been here before. It's like, man, I ain't never. It's like Pam Beasley from The Office when she broke up with Roy. She's like, man, I ain't been on a date in 8 years. I'm kind of nervous. That type of energy. What's karma to that? That's what happens when you in a dead-end relationship for so long and you forget your own identity. You forget what you have. You forget what you came in with. You forget your purpose. You forget what the fuck you really here for. You personally, in regards to the feminine energy, we got the Ace of Cups. This is self-love. Self-care, self-respect, self-admiration, self-awareness, self-identification, self-realization. Once you get all this shit down packed with yourself, you can really to a cup in the correct way. Or to a cup the person you want to a cup. Or try your shot again at love. This is love. This is you learning what love is, you know, so you can love another person, respecting yourself, so you can respect another person, understanding yourself, so you can understand another person. It's going back to basics, masculine. When it comes to the feminine energy, personally, you're going to have to go back to the basics. Kind of go back to square one with how you emotionally felt. You know, once you really take care of yourself and the man you need to take care of yourself, you need to start living in a more divine way. Eight of Cups, that's the Pale Go card. It's keeping your divinity up, keeping your integrity up. This is people not knowing your business. This is people not seeing you high or drunk or fucked up and doing crazy ass shit. This is like in public. My channel is a different thing. You know, if you see me in public, I don't know, acting belligerent or dumb or not the motherfucking person you see before you. You know what I mean? That's me being someone I'm not. Or someone that other than I perceive myself to be, or some shit like that. A wankster or a poser or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the mind. You gotta be who you say you are. You gotta hold your word. You gotta do what you say what the fuck you gonna do. You know what I mean? You gotta be the best person you can be too. We're not Jesus Christ out here. Ain't nobody in this motherfucking world perfect. Nor are we gonna live a sinless fucking life. Facts. Best thing you can do is just be Christ-like. Try to be more like Christ. Try to be more like Buddha. Try to be more like Muhammad. Try to be more like whatever divinity or divine being you can relate to. You gotta take better care of yourself. There's still more understanding you need. It's gonna help you understand a lot of shit with your twin or anyone else. It's a lot of shit you need to understand. It's gonna help you understand your twin and something else. You, your karma, in regards to yourself, you win it. I'm gonna just pull both cards out. You personally, in regards to yourself, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, this shit, I'm telling you, popping out very prevalent. Ten of Pentacles been popping out prevalent. That's two twins coming together like butt cheeks. Four of Wands been very prevalent. That's two twins in union, reunion, and recognition. You're winning because you are choosing, not getting suckered in, not submitting, you know, not being manipulated and, I don't know, warring into the situation. No, these are two people willfully going into a twin flame fusing chamber to fuse together. You win it. That's your karma. You win it. Most of this drama you're going through is because you win it. Most of the bullshit you kind of suffer with is the blessings that you get from God. Number one, you asking yourself, why? Why? Why is God being so good to me? Or why is God always putting me through this shit? Or why am I always... Why? It's like, why? Why? Ask why. You're winning. That's all you should give a fuck about. You just paired up with a like-minded individual. You just paired up with your divine reflection. What is there to debate about? Putting smoke on these wins, on how you feeling personally, masculine. We got Three of Pentacles. Reason why you winning is because you chose to build with this person right here. This is you. This is somebody else. You and somebody else doing some shit. You're winning because you and somebody doing some shit. That means somebody helping you. That means somebody putting you down to the other side. What I mean by putting you down is putting you on. Somebody putting you on. Somebody helping you. Somebody building a solid bridge. Like you and somebody else is building a fucking solid bridge and you're getting wins because of the solid bridge. But you, another person doing business together, and business is fucking good. Business is fucking good. This is good. Now you personally, regarding yourself, we got good. Goodness. This is an A+. This is finally manifesting whatever you want to manifest. It's like you had a plan to make something happen. This is it happening. But guess what? Clarifying that, we got the Four of Cups. That's the world. Just because you good don't mean, I don't know, the next person is. Just because your life is good and you finding love and finding purpose and finding path and getting enlightened and just happy. Just because you good don't mean the world gonna feel this goodness. Don't mean you should share this goodness with the world either. More smoke. Got the Eight of Swords. You be in a self-imposed prison, thinking people are gonna feel as good as you feeling. You was just lonely. You was just isolated. Now you're good. Now you're great. It's just like Eddie Murphy and Coming to America, screaming from the fucking windows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Lisa. I'm fucking shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. It's like, you know, you shouting from the rooftops, you know, how happy you are or how glad you finally made it or how, I don't know. It's like something you always wanted in life is happening. And the world is giving you the energy that the world gives you all the time. Nothing. Oh, you doing good, that's cool. They don't give a fuck. Oh, you helping the community, that's cool. They don't give a fuck. Oh, you got influence, that's cool. They don't give a fuck about none of that. Talk about some negative shit. They'll talk all day with you. Talk about some Four Cups, worldly shit. They'll talk all day with you. Be on the same shit they on. They'll love you. Be on some different shit. Ascend past these niggas. You know, blow up. Be more successful than these motherfuckers. Have more shit going with your family and your life than they do and watch how they react. You be in a self-imposed prison thinking they was your friends in the first place. You be in a self-imposed prison thinking they were it and you wasn't. You be in a self-imposed prison not thinking you the best nigga you know. Or you the most person with the most influence you know. Or you're the most wisest person you know. Or you're the most caring and loving person you know. Like you are. You're divine. You're on a whole nother level than everybody else. Masculine, your biggest problem was, I don't know, trying to be like everybody else, trying to be accepted by everybody else, trying to be regular, trying to be Clark Kent when you're fucking Superman. Now you're Superman, and like I say, you got villains now. Oh, Superman is a vigilante. We didn't know his real identity. It's like I'm saving y'all life. I done saved the world 4 times, and y'all still talking shit about me. Yes, it's the life of the divine. Don't hurt yourself. Putting yourself in a self-imposed prison, thinking that the world is something it ain't. That people are something they're not. Final roll, final message here. Masculine. And yo, karma, going to the future, you got the Five of Wands. This is outside conflict and life after union. 2-part series. Five of Wands is life after union. I told you, because you get in union with your twin, because you get in the reunion with your twin, just because you meet your twin, just because your twin got something going on, just because shit popping, don't mean you gotta pop with it. It's outside conflict. You know, it's always the day after y'all come together. 10 of Pentacles, twin flame fusion chamber. You're gonna come together with your twin, but it's gonna be the next day after that. Life after. Cherish every moment you have. You don't know when tomorrow's promised, man. Tomorrow's not promised to nobody. You don't know how long you're gonna be here. So while you're here, make sure you're on purpose. While you're here, make sure you know, on your grizzly. Make sure you take care of God body business. Make sure you take care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, life is always gonna be after. It's always gonna be life after. You had the best time of your life last night, but you still gotta deal with the ills of the world today. You could have got married yesterday. That's cool. You just on your honeymoon. It was lovely. Now you gotta go back to work. Motherfuckers still think you ain't married and all that shit, or you lying about your marriage or your man or whatever the fuck. Like, it's like, you know, life after. Put more smoke on life after. Got the Two of Swords. It's pussyfooting around. Once again, it's the day after you and your twin come back in each other's lives. Keep going forward. This is not the time to backtrack, or this is not the time to reflect. It's like you ain't see your 20 years, your 20 come back, y'all have a nice day. Here it is in the morning, and it's like you don't know if you should go forward, you don't know if you should stick to what the fuck you was doing before your twin came here. It's like you don't know. Pussyfooting around. You know, you got a way different feeling than you have this morning than you did yesterday morning. You know what I'm saying? Shit changes that quick. It's like the effect of the moon. Every time it's a full moon out here, motherfuckers be acting weird as hell. Can't sleep and all kind of goofy shit. Affecting people's behavior and personalities and shit like that. Like, you don't know what the fuck tomorrow gonna be. You don't know how y'all gonna react. All y'all gotta do is create some type of common ground to make y'all stick around. As long as y'all know what's important and what's not, then y'all ain't gotta fight to keep nothing. Y'all can just, like I say, y'all gotta understand it. As I understand that, hey, we are who we are, as long as y'all acknowledge what it is, that's all. Rule number one in this twin flame situation, it's optional. That's something that's ringing in your head too, masculine, now that you're in union. And final card in your message, personally, you got the Knight of Swords. You're just stressed. Too much thoughts. Too many thoughts. Losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight the wrong way. More smoke. You're stressed about this whole twin flame shit, and you need somebody to talk to. Since you're in an isolated position, since you're kind of, I don't know, single now, since you're kind of by yourself now, it's like the only person you really can talk to is your karmic feminine. And like I said, my personal opinion, you talking to your karmic feminine is stressing you the fuck out. Like, I ain't gonna say she's the main cause of your confusion and drama and shit like that, but if you're looking for advice, look for advice from a divine feminine. You get advice from a karmic feminine, it's just gonna be worldly shit. They're not gonna tell you how to get closer to God. They're gonna tell you how to, I don't know, get closer to wherever you're trying to get to in the world. They're not focused on your long-term well-being. They focus on what the fuck they and you can gain as of now. They're not gonna ascend you. Y'all don't really have a purpose outside of whatever pinnacle it is that brought y'all together. It's only a pinnacle y'all got in common. Did you see any emotions lined up with this karmic feminine here? No. You see stress and you see talking. This karmic knows when you're stressed and lonely, you get vulnerable and you get to talking. And usually when you get to talking, all you're doing is giving her ammo against you to use later. All in all, masculine, final message in your message here. Got the Ace of Swords. This is strength, power, authority, dominion, courage. You know? It's a few moves you need to make. It's a few moves you're scared to make. Knight of Swords. You're completely petrified to make. Rise above that shit. This comes after this. You're scared to say something. Get the courage to say it. You're scared to make a move you've been wanting to make so bad, but you're scared it's gonna blow up in your face. You're scared it ain't gonna happen. You're scared that the object of your affection don't feel the same or won't receive you in the same manner as you coming. Did that shit. It's like asking a girl out in junior high, right? You know, it's like the worst shit she could say is no. I used to see boys stress themselves out, trying to, I don't know, get a chick to like them or ask a girl to like them. Like, they were petrified asking them, do you like me type shit. Like, but that's the way of the world. Can't be scared to do shit, because how else you going to meet the future mother of your kids? How else you going to meet the potential love of your life? You know? How else are you going to meet your future self or your twin or divine reflection? That's the message I got. I hope I could be of good use. Hope I could be of good use in the next couple of days. Like I say, I'm off the next 4 days. Just hit me up. Reads is 25 hours. Doors go down Labor Day. Holla at me.